resignation from the NPP. Your take?
No, I think immediately after they selected the first five, and then they were now to take the two that will probably contest later somewhere next year. I came out. I remember I was interviewed by Metro by this lady, Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget.
And also TV3 by somebody that I can't remember whether it's Walker. And I told them point blank that Alan will definitely go independent. And they should watch. People thought I was joking. So, I mean, what has happened, I'm not surprised at all. He's leaving the party too, I'm not surprised. Now, if you carefully listen to the reasons that led to his quitting the party, these are issues that I myself have talked about before. And to accuse those in charge of elections of not being transparent is a serious matter. So I'm not surprised at all that Alan has left the party, number one. And I'm equally not surprised at all that he has decided to go independent.
But
so this is my position. Yeah.
Yes. Do you think Alan's decision is the best?
So he came out with a lot of reasons. But, I have once again, it's on record, I have said that Alan should have resigned long ago from the government, especially where we had infractions, or unless maybe he was involved himself. Maybe I doubt, because I respect him a lot. Infractions and all sort of dubious acts being done by members of the government. And I said he should have resigned. I said it long before he left. I said he should have resigned. And then when he does that, he comes out to pass his own political future. This is the way I put it. So now the question is whether he will succeed or not in independent candidature. That one is that's another big question.
But then, Doc, let's juxtapose Mr. Alan Chamatin's decision with your situation. I know you are still NPP member.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, good. You have raised issues. The issues raised by Alan are the same issues you have been raising, you have been talking about. But yes, so you are in the party. You have not resigned. Why? And why do you support Alan to resign?
So why do I do what?
Support Alan to resign, but you yourself, you have not resigned.
No, I'm not supporting Alan to resign. No. Look, I predicted that looking at the situation, particularly after their first round, definitely he will resign. That's what I said. I predicted. I'm not in any way at all supporting.
Then you have linked it to the issues he has raised as the reason why he left. Those issues you have raised same, but you are still in the NPP. But my question is, why are you still in the NPP?
You see, you don't join political parties for material benefits. At least not me. Because when Kufuor came to power first, if you realize it took a whole 4 years before I was placed somewhere. You follow me? Before I was placed somewhere, I didn't complain. I didn't say anything. Indeed, I was offered earlier on the position of GFA chairman, and I turned it down completely. I told Kujo Bawo you should forget about it. Until I was talked to by the then National Security Advisor, who is a good friend of mine, a very intelligent man. And I took that position. Even there, based on principle, I resigned. It was wise. I was in my private practice. After my resignation from that position as president of the FA, they called me again and gave me a position of an ambassador. So you see, politics, I see politics as serving the people. This is the way I look at it. Serving the people. I don't join politics because of what I'll get out of it. And that is the problem we have in this country.
Now, Doc, do you think Alan leaving NPP will have a negative impact on NPP?
So absolutely. It will affect the party. Also, that one is crystal clear. But the only thing is that, to what extent? Even if it's 5%, it has affected the party. But to what extent? Now, he going independent will also annoy a lot of people, both in the NPP and even those in other political parties he was appealing to. You see, the question is, in politics, you must be consistent. And when you are consistent, you know exactly what fight you have on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But in Ghana here, we see politics as a money-making industry. When you look at this young man in the NPP at the moment, having mansions, owning properties. And I must say, there's amongst the things Alan said he would do, what he would probably have, if he had mentioned, and I would have been happy and even back him with words of congratulations, that if he came in, he would have made sure those who have stolen money out of this country, the monies are brought back. He didn't put that in among the tall list of issues that he spoke about.
I see.
Because that is a fair state. Any leader who will come on and fail to get our monies back will be my number one enemy. Because that is exactly why we are all suffering today. Monies have been siphoned out of this country in billions, if not trillions. And that is why we are suffering. And this is even known to the IMF. I don't know what is wrong that people find it difficult to speak their minds. If people will speak their mind, all these things will not happen. So Alan's leaving the party today is quite a clear indication that he himself has not at all in any way been consistent with his own policies. This is the way I look at it.
Doc, will you agree to this assertion that now the NPP is gone, teared into pieces, and there is nothing like NPP? Will you agree to that assertion?
As a political party, and I've said that also some few months ago, that the way we are going, and that was during this very election, if we are not careful, we shall be revisiting 1779, and that is going to happen. That the party will be totally destroyed, and you will have factions, and it's the same thing that has started today with the resignation of Alan. The party definitely, if we are not careful, will be totally dismantled into pieces.
Somebody just sent me.
Because definitely there will be people who will follow him. There will be people whom I probably opt to Bawumia. And one thing is quite clear: Bawumia is not the known NPP man. These are some other issues.
Mm-hmm.
You follow me?
Yes.
Now, Alan has been in the party with us. He started with us. I really remember, just as he put it himself, when they were young people, they formed what they called something forum. I've forgotten. It's an executive forum. That's right. And they work well. They work very well. They supported the main party, and he has been promised on several occasions, which he said almost all of what he said were true. He has stepped down for Akufo-Addo to the president. Otherwise, it would have been easy for Akufo-Addo to lead the party. And of course, it was promised, and all these things have been. All these things were not fulfilled. He's human. So me, the way he has behaved, I'm not surprised at all.
Now, Doc, somebody just sent me a message in a question form that I should ask you whether you accept any invitation from Alan Kyerematen to join him.
If I do what?
If you accept an invitation from Alan to join him.
Oh, no, I've not accepted any invitation from him. No, not at all.
Why?
Not at all. Yeah, well, most of them, you see, some of us don't know even what is happening in that party now. Because I'm supposed to be a suspended member of the party. And when I speak, they call the various stations to tell them that I know. They even wrote a letter. I remember. I say a letter was written to TV3 and Metro that I should not be allowed to talk about the party. But I'm expressing my own views on issues. You follow me?
Yes.
And that also is a sign of the leadership of the party at the moment. The party has no good leaders now. I can tell you. I can say that. Our party, to me, is without a good leader at the moment. And as Alan put it, there are people behind the scene who have been sort of maneuvering and all sort of machinations. And you can't be in a political party with this sort of attitude. It's not nice. So we have a problem. The party has a problem. And if we are not careful, the party itself, as a national party, will not be in some few months to come.
Anyway, Doc, thank you so much for speaking to Accra FM.
Oh, you are welcome.
Sure.
Very much welcome.
All right. Okay, so that's it. But remember back